just ask, because this is weird, a lot of through lines today of the show. Desiree, her film premiered at Sundance. She went to NYU grad school. You had your Super Size Me, that broke at Sundance.
That's right.
Do you look back at that time now? I mean, you've gotten so insanely busy. You're doing, I don't know, 4 series at once, it seems like, the Showtime thing. And are you still doing the Hulu?
No, we're doing a show right now. We're about to launch a channel for Maker TV called Smartish, which is what I am. I'm smartish.
Yeah.
And so we're launching shows that are like smart and funny. They kind of bridge the gap between like TED Talks and reality TV. Like if Honey Boo Boo was smart, what would that show be?
That's interesting.
Yeah.
But, you know, your One Direction movie made like $70 million. But
That's right.
Isn't it like buying an island time? Just hang out with your son on an island.
Yeah.
Why do you still do it, Morgan?
Because, you know, it's like if I'd have made $70 million, it would have been great. Like if all that money would have gone right to me, it would have been fantastic. Like if the studio would said, yeah, you know, we got enough, just take it.
Harry Styles took some up.
Exactly. Yeah, no, yeah, if all of it, like Harry Styles would have said, I don't need any more, Morgan, you just take it all. Don't worry about it. That would have been amazing.
So you still got
that didn't happen. Didn't happen.
And there's a documentary about rat infestations you're working on?
Yeah, we're doing a film right now called Rats. And it's
like Willard, real life Willard.
It's all about rats. And it's, well, the whole idea is like I love horror films. The movie that made me want to make movies was Scanners, the David Cronenberg film. When 3 people like weird shit in this whole audience.
Weird crowd.
So there was a scene in Scanners, for the other 78 of you who haven't seen it, where Michael Ironside, Canada's greatest living actor, makes this guy, basically it's a movie about mind control. People have the ability to control other people with their minds. And so he basically they're doing a demonstration, him and this other guy on a stage, and he makes the other guy's head explode like a watermelon. And so I watched this in a movie when I'm like 10 years old, and I'm like, oh my God. That's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Whatever that is, I want to do that. Like that was the one that made me want to make movies. Like I wanted to be Rick Baker. I wanted to be Tom Savini. These are guys who did makeup special effects. Those of you who don't know. And but I loved horror films, and so I always wanted to make. Once I started making documentaries, I was like, wow, I'd love to make like a horror film documentary. Like how could we make a horror documentary? And so I got approached by a friend of mine about doing a movie based on a book by Robert Sullivan called Rats. And I was like, that's it. That's the movie. So we're gonna take you down into the underbelly of New York City, into places where you never want to go, where it's so disgusting and twisted and dark, where there are thousands of rats living in nests together, and it's just going to make your skin crawl and make you so uncomfortable, and look how excited you are. Yeah. It's like
now you're making me feel how I deprived Scott. We didn't have Scanners, I deprived him.
Yeah.
You did.
Didn't bring that into the house.
We had Fantasia.
Fantasia. See, I had Phantasm. Yeah. Very different.
Yeah. Because I ruined no trauma in this house. Well, I'm looking forward to that more. I'm glad you're doing these things so we don't have to.
That's right.
But Inside Man Season 3, Thursday nights at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So next weekend we'll watch it.
next week. Watch it next week when you're home.
Or it's also online.
Yeah, that's right. It's on the internet.
Yeah, on the internet.
Worldwide interwebs.
Yeah, we gotta have you back, Morgan. Maybe another 2 years when you're free again.
I would love that.
This has been so nice. Morgan Spurlock, thanks so much. Enjoy your colonoscopy plane.